Create an environment where less disempowering emotions can be present. We are live. We are live this time, and hopefully you can hear me. It looks like the mic is under control. I hopped on just a few short minutes ago, and it appeared as if there was no audio. So we're here. Thank you for all you guys. All right, you guys are hopping on. Thank you for my audience here who are listening, who let me know that that we weren't really we were half live. You could see me, but part of the internal drive experience is also having the ability to hear me as well. So very much appreciated for letting me know. So yeah, so today we're talking about internal drive. The internal drive experience is about using our emotions, all right, and creating your environment. We're still on the baseline. We're still on the foundation of internal drive. So if you're new here, we're going through the book. We're going through the book piece by piece, part by part. So that way, those who have read the book or are reading the book, you really have the opportunity to hear it over and over and to be able to get this ingrained into your psychology, to get the information ingrained into your subconscious mind. So that way you're on autopilot, because we're changing some things here, right? We're changing our life. And that takes repetition, right? Repetition is the mother of skill, I've heard. So, and believe as well. So, that's the whole purpose of this daily drive. So welcome and thank you for coming. We always start with appreciation. I start my day with appreciation. I believe you should as well. And I suggest that you use my morning guided appreciation, meditation, and if you really want the power is in the nightly as well, which is on my YouTube channel. And I'm so grateful that that's really growing. It's launched, and every day I chime in, I look in, there's tons of hours being watched and new people joining, and motivation is truly going viral. So appreciative of that. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate all the birthday love. It's still coming in. It was 2 days ago, 3 days ago now. And my phone has been blowing up like crazy. And I had a great weekend with the people I deeply care about the most. And I'm so happy that you guys were contributing as well. And just so grateful for that. It's life truly is a gift. You're a gift. I believe I'm a gift as well. Not everybody would say that. I understand that. But hey, it's just how the world works. So let's dive into it. We are going into the internal drive experience. If you are ready, and if you're just hopping on, leave a comment. Let me know who you are. Let me know that you're here. Let me know what you think, and pop up. Let me know when something you agree with is really kind of resonates with you. I'd love to hear it. And that helps me navigate through the internal drive experience. So moving along into using our emotions checklist, right? And if you guys haven't seen this and you're popping on from, maybe a little bit here and there, go ahead and watch the replays, because there's a ton of content in there that I know that you can really use to help yourself get unstuck and start moving towards your fitness goals, your health goals, and your life goals. Right? So the first piece of using our emotion, it's our emotions equal our decisions, equal our actions, which in turn equal the patterns and eventually the results of where our life come from, right? And the second piece is successful people know how to control their emotions. We talked a lot about that in the last few days. Okay, the next piece is acknowledge the emotion as a notification, blink, blink, right? For action. Right? When you feel that emotion, that deep, negative, disempowering emotion, it's like, that's life tapping you on your shoulder. That's your body tapping you on the shoulder saying, hey, come on, right? We got to change how we're doing something or how we're viewing something, right? And today, this one means a lot. This one's very powerful. Create an environment where less disempowering emotions can be present. Okay, so we're really going to dive into that. And tomorrow we're going to get into practicing emotion-inducing strategies. Okay, so getting into it, moving into creating an environment where less disempowering emotions can be present. We've got control. I talk all the time about being under control. Okay, your emotions, they come from the connotations that you give them, the connotations that you attach to a certain situation, right? So an event happens, a situation happens, it can be positive or negative, right? Or disempowering or empowering. Okay, you have a connotation attached to the situation, and that's where our emotion comes from, but you can control that. Okay, always ask yourself a question, right? When you feel a disempowering emotion, when you feel negativity, okay, ask yourself, what does this mean? Right? It doesn't have to be right off the rip. I get it. You know, I'm an emotional guy, and you know, I and kind of an extremist kind of guy. So when I feel emotion, it's just like, whoa, you know what I mean? It's there, you know, and you don't always get to be like, okay, what else? So what does this mean? Okay, sometimes you just gotta feel it first, right? Like that's life. I'm not just saying, okay, you know, this is the checklist and feel your emotion and then go into what else does this mean? And come on, guys, I'm real here, okay? But when you have the opportunity, when it feels right, okay? So you're not submerged in this negative emotion for days and days and days. I'm talking like, you know, dive into it. Okay. All right. I felt something. Didn't like it. Okay. Let my conscious mind kind of come in here and be like, let's figure this out. Okay. And the question is always, what does this mean? And here's the thing. You have a choice, right? And don't lie to yourself just to come up with a positive meaning. Okay. I'm not about that. Right? You got a problem, you got to fix it. You got a challenge, you got to fix it. Okay? You got to stare it dead in the eye and punch it square in the face. Not literally, but you get my point, I think. I hope. But you have a choice as to what it means. We talked a lot about that last round. So if you haven't seen that, definitely watch that last video. Okay? So you've got the choice. You know that you've got the choice. Do not lie to yourself. But also there's a piece of it is the exaggeration. You know, when an event happens, right? And you create this meaning. You know, do you know those people? We've talked about this in some of the other earlier ones too, and in some of my groups, my private groups, we talked about like what happens when somebody over exaggerates. You know, like I'm raising a bar right now. That's what I'm doing. When somebody over exaggerates an emotion, you know, they attach such a meaning to it that it's way bigger than what it really needs to be. You know, you ever have a problem or a challenge with an individual and you can just have a conversation about it and usually you just figure it out. You create a win-win between people, right? You know, that happens all the time, all the time. I've seen that in days and days and days and days. And it's, I don't think a day goes by where I don't see it, you know, but some people you can like totally over exaggerate something, right? And you guys know those kind of people, right? I'm sure. And if it's you, then I would suggest you really pay attention here because this is where the quality of your life comes from. And if you're stuck, this could be why you're stuck. I think my mic is moving. Yeah, this thing's got a mind of its own too. It's probably trying to get out of the way. I would. So you can change the words that you use when you assess, when you make these assessments, these connotations, these things that you attach. Okay, so let's just create something here. So you know, when you turn a belief into saying I'm crushed or I'm heartbroken or I'm devastated, you can use those words. Now those words in certain situations make sense, but who would use those words if you're in line at the ice cream truck and they run out of your favorite ice cream? Look, you're going to use the words devastated and crushed and heartbroken because they ran out of chocolate ice cream. Now, I know chocolate is a favorite ice cream for many people, and I don't blame you. But I don't know if it's really worth attaching devastated and crushed and heartbroken over that kind of stuff. So that's just a cute little, I just made that up. I think that's just a cute way of demonstrating my point. Okay, we've got the power, we've got the choice to be able to over exaggerate our emotions or regulate the meanings that we attach to certain things that happen to us, that we experience. Okay, we've got that control. And since we've got that control, can't we also control our positive responses to it too? Right? Of course we can. All right. So by taking away some of the power behind the word that you choose, either outwardly or inwardly, right? It takes away the power of the emotion and how you respond to it, right? And that's some powerful stuff. Okay, why does this matter? Why does it matter? I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you right now. So today, if you saw one of my earlier posts today, I went for a morning run on the trail. Beautiful area. I'm fortunate enough to live on this nice old river, Farmington River, and there's a path, there's a running trail. You just go right down. You're literally running next to the water. It's absolutely beautiful. It's glistening and everything. You know, sometimes a bear will come out and everything. It scares the heck out of people, and then you really run. But my point to this is that I went for a run today. Usually I put my headphones in, you know, I got my water, I hold it like a football because I'm like attaching it to my youth when I used to play football. And, you know, I'm like, I just get so zoned in. A lot of you guys know me. I'm a type A, like I zone into stuff, and, you know, you could throw a rock at me and it'll bounce right off. I won't even get off. So I'm like, normally I'm just doing my thing and I'm looking at my watch and I'm 1 minute's gone by. Now I gotta raise the intensity, the same routine you guys got. And today I started my run with appreciation. I'm like, I am just feeling so fortunate that I can run in such a beautiful place. I'm like, how can I contribute to making it more beautiful? So I said, you know, the first thought I said, you know, nobody just waves to each other. You know, like when we were kids, you just say hi and it doesn't matter who they are or what they look like. You know, you just don't look at them and then decide whether you're going to say hi. I just said hi. I decided to say hi to everybody today. Just like, hey, they're like, who's that crazy guy? And some people ignore me. I would say 25% of people ignored me, 20 or whatever. And some of them were like really excited. You saw their energy lift up. They're like, oh, hey, somebody's saying hello to me, right? And the point here is I was on my last few minutes of my exercise. And I looked up, I waved, I did my thing, made somebody's day, big smile. This woman had big smile. I didn't just look at her and decide whether I wanted to wave to her or not. I saw somebody that was a human being that deserves love, like we all do. I saw the gift that I gave that woman because I don't know what she's going through. Maybe she was having a great day. Maybe not. Maybe she's really going through some hard times like so many of us are right now. But you know what? I got a gift in return for that. What a beautiful gift it was. You know what happened? This was this morning. You know what happened? I noticed I started to run faster. Why? Because that energy came back to me. The happiness within me got raised because I was giving it out. I was putting it out. I was creating it within myself. I got faster because my cells became more efficient. This is the point of internal drive. The better place that you are, the more efficient your body will work. The more clearer you can think, the easier it is to get unstuck. And that's the point. My body ran faster because I was in a different environment and better environment to do so. I know that you guys can do the same darn thing. Just walk around saying hi to everybody. Or wear a cool shirt with a message on it that's empowering. Right? And we got some more of those coming out. You guys, your shirts are on their way. And I got a really cool website that's about to come out. And I'm so grateful for that. And Internal Drive's point is just that. Is to put you in the best environment you can so you can think clear, act clear, be healthy, and freaking happy for a lifestyle. That's what it's about, man. So tomorrow we're going to practice empowering, emotion-inducing strategies. Guys, I leave you with this. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being a part of this journey and hopping on and saying hello and watching the replays and getting your friends in and sharing them and leaving comments. I'm just so darn grateful. I appreciate it. So I'm going to leave you with this. You are the creator of how you feel and how you respond in your life. You are the creator. Bye. Hey, thanks for watching the full video. You made a great choice and empowered yourself some more today. If you'd like more, click the videos right here. They're exactly what you need to see next. And if you're new here, hit subscribe and become a part of the Empower community and tell me what you think about the videos in the comments below. I read all of them and respond daily. Make a comment.